Hi friends, it is 4:56 a.m. I couldn't sleep for whatever reason. I mean, it was probably the tiramisu and the espresso that I had way too late. We are just drinking hot water now. It is also December 30th, so I should really be setting up my planners for 2026, and it's really been bugging me, so maybe that is also another reason I am awake. Yeah, I don't know how long this video will go because I might get super tired and go to bed. Until then, let's get into it. I've actually been saving this one for quite some time. I ordered it from Atlas Stationers a long time ago. Okay, maybe not a long time ago, but a few months ago. And I already knew that I wanted another one of these. And when they restocked the one color that I really wanted, I didn't want to miss out. So I've never even opened the... Okay, that's not true. I think I opened it to look that everything was there, but I've just kind of been holding on to these until the new year. So let's see. I've already gone over the monthly schedule and the weekly schedule in another video, but we also bought... Oh no, this is from... I have to show you all of the accessories. This is the 3-hole punch that I bought from Amazon. I can link it down below, and it does work to make your own inserts, and you can just hole punch it. The problem is that I have not quite figured out exactly how to do it. So I've actually used it before, but I can't remember how to do it again. I know that sounds really stupid, but whatever. I wanted a different band than what is normally offered through Plotter, which is the black one. So I got the Knox one on Amazon as well. This one is the red and dark navy color. This was before I knew about Me Plus. They also offer different colored bands, but I don't know if they offer one that has multicolor. So here we go. Okay, wow, that is really in there. Ooh, I feel like Knox is now Plotter, isn't it? So yeah, this one actually has stuff on it. It says size chart illustrating the ISO-A series. Silver ratio 1 to the square root of 2. A2, A4, A5. So what? Bible refill size. I feel like I'm supposed to know what this means, but I don't. It might be a guide for like when you're shopping for refills, I guess. Huh. And it's flimsy. I think the regular Plotter one is thicker. Okay, I also bought this ruler pad. I was gonna make this really aesthetic video, but we don't have time for that, you guys. Ruler pad, multi-scale and protractor. Why did I buy this? Oh, I think I wanted like a divider of some sort, but this one is, it's got red text on the back, but on the front it's all smooth. This font size is 16Q, 10-point font. The current font size is... Okay, so you can measure your font size. I'm not sure if that'll ever come in handy for me. And then we have different rulers and a protractor, and then more font size. Interesting. And then centimeters, millimeters. Huh. Ruler pad, multi-scale and protractor. Okay, this is the ring supporter. I probably should have opened the actual Plotter, but we're just gonna do this because we're already on a roll. This is the 013 Bible and narrow size. Oh yeah, so the narrow is the same height, right? It's just different in width compared to the Bible. Surprise, I got a Bible size. This is the ring supporter. It reduced pressure marks leather by the ring. So you put it around your rings to protect the leather sheet. What is this? 6mm ruled memo pad. I bought the graph one and the to-do list. I did not buy this. I also told myself now that I'm not going to buy any more refills. I'm just gonna use the notebooks that I have and cut down everything to size and use this ring punch, hole punch, because I have way too many notebooks and I'm starting to be overwhelmed with, like, my shelves can't handle it anymore. But apparently past version of me bought this, and it has a line up top with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I guess you could do like a 12-hour day. I don't know. I don't know what you would need to track in that fashion, but down the left-hand side, sometimes I need to mess with my camera settings, but down the left-hand side, we've got these really tiny numbers, and it goes from 1 to 24. So it lists your day, your hours of the day. So you could theoretically plan out a day on here, and I think there are 80 pages. Yeah, but it won't all fit. But these is 6mm ruled. Yeah, the intention is for plotters, you can't fit the whole thing in there, or if you can, it's just this. I don't know, they just make it so that you're not supposed to carry every single thing with you. This is Esterbrook blotter paper. I think this was probably a TikTok pool freebie from Atlas. So we've got this underwater scuba diving helmet. The artwork is by Anne Nosek from @Kleins_P. That's cool. This is a bee. This is a turtle. Tortoise, maybe? Wow. The artwork is beautiful. I can always use more blotter paper, so blotting paper, blotter, plotter, blotter. Okay, let's move some of this out of the way so that we can get to the main special item of the video, which is this beautiful plotter. I'm trying to adjust the lighting so it's not as much of a glare. Are you ready? I seriously can't believe I'm doing this at 5 a.m. with no sleep. But here we go. Oh, it was upside down. Whatever. Our logo is silk screened on the back of the leather. Individual appearance may vary due to unevenness and variation in texture unique to the genuine leather used. The logo may distress over time due to characteristics of the oily leather and silk screening process. Color may transfer to parts that overlap the logo. The logo may fade or come off as a result. Okay, that's fine. Using your binder. Before using your binder. Did I get this last time? Our leather binders are subjected to rigorous quality control and crafting standards, but make sure to read these instructions to ensure long-term quality use. Subjecting the binder to impact, dropping it, or applying inappropriate amounts of pressure may cause the rings to break off or otherwise damage the binder. Attempting to close the binder when overfilled applies pressure that may damage the rings or cause bracket to break off. Bending the binder 180 degrees or more applies pressure that may damage the bracket. Using the bandwidth lifter, which is sold separately, which is the Knox thing that I bought. This is the bandwidth lifter. That's what they call them. Reduces the load pages apply on the binder rings. Really? And then our leather binder is made of a single piece of leather, bracketed by a ringed spine and backplate. This simple design features an exposed backplate, so the construction is delicate. Is that their way of saying we will cut you? Because I have been cut by the sharpness of the freaking backplate. I don't know. Okay, we have our little don't eat this packet. I don't remember what it looks like. I know I looked at it when I first got it from Atlas, but I put it away and I literally don't remember what it looks like. Are you excited? I'm excited. I wasn't excited to set up my 2026 planners in general. I think I don't know. I think I got stressed and it felt more like something I had to do, but now I'm excited. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. It's weird that it's like that, but that's fine. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at these lines. I don't know if you can see it very well in the camera, but there's like these wave lines. This is stunning. Holy crap. Okay, so it says plotter and it's got this icy silver backing plate. And whoa, this is beautiful. It's a very, very light, subtle shade of blue, but it's kind of gray and it feels amazing. It's supposed to be like this fog waxy leather, or like there's like a layer of wax on it, and I think it's supposed to like rub away and expose the blue underneath. But it's interesting that it's a little off, like the flaps aren't exact, but holy cow, this is gorgeous. I don't want to Okay, let's stop. Let's get into it. Holy cow. Wait, hold on, let me smell it. It has less of a leathery smell. I don't know if it's because I stored it like in my bookshelf for this long. It's more, I don't know. It's almost just like construction paper or something. But look at the inside. It is so dry. It's so dry. Is this normal for this leather? Wow. It's beautiful. I love the little like cracklings, but it's very dry. Plotter. Number 1, planner, organizer, strategist. Number 2, tools to make drawings and designs. Number 3, methodology for thinking. Number 4, those who change the contacts. Number 5, tools for change makers. I love that. Plotter. Wow. Proudly handmade in Japan, we are thoroughly committed to preserving Japanese techniques. Tools made with the unique craftsmanship of Japanese artisans. We fuse modern designs with master crafting techniques. We work to create timeless tools that are loved by all. About the material. Okay. Moisture may leave stains. Make sure to thoroughly read all the stuff. Plated metal parts are coated in a clear protective finish. Scratching the surface may lead to rusting or corrosion of the metal underneath. When cleaning, be careful to avoid scratching or applying heavy impact. Also avoid using cloths that contain abrasives for this reason. Thinners and similar chemicals may degrade luster. Some materials are easily damaged by heat and should not be left inside a vehicle in the summer or near an open flame. Okay. I wonder if it says anything about the shiranami binder bracket warranty. We will repair any damage that occurs during normal use within a year. Be aware that additional charges may be required, even while the warranty is valid, etc., etc., etc. Wow. Is this stuck? Oh. Wow. Look at how blue this is. Ah! The rings are so cute. They're amazing. I just want to make sure they're all even. They are Krause rings. That doesn't mean anything to me because I'm not well versed on binder notebooks, but apparently they're good. So this is the plotter stamping. It's just that number 1 through 5 again. It is a little like uneven, but I don't mind that. And then this is the white before like the dye turns into the blue area. I don't know how to describe that. Let me look it up so that I can read it to you guys so you have a better understanding of this leather, because I can just ooh and ah about how gorgeous it is, but there's a lot of intentional stuff behind it that I think deserves to be read aloud. So, shiranami is a Plotter US exclusive. It's developed for the Japan Blue project, paying homage. Is that how you say the word? Homage? Homage? Homage to the history. Okay, I'm gonna look it up because apparently there's a way to say that word and some people get mad.
Homage.
Homage. Homage. I did not know that. Okay. We're learning so much in every single video. I'm always learning how to pronounce things in Japanese and French and apparently English too. Okay, so paying homage to the history of Japanese indigo dye and the artistic style of Hokusai's 36 views of Mount Fuji. Shiranami translates to white crested waves, the foamy white edges of turbulent waves at sea that create a stunning and dramatic view. The color hue is inspired by the famous indigo color that is utilized in Japan since the Asuka period. Japan Blue Project seeks to share this quintessential color identity of Japan with customers globally. Wow. Foamy white edges of turbulent waves at sea. And I think that right there is supposed to represent that, but also there's just so much character in this film over this leather. It is amazing. I love the edges too, look stunning. I love the unevenness of it, and it's just got so much personality. I really, really love this. If you're debating about getting this, just go and get it. Plotter collaborated with a long-established tannery in Himeji to produce shiranami leather, a leather dyed with natural indigo with a tasteful expression. The leather is infused with a generous amount of white wax. That's what we were talking about earlier. The white waxy bloom on the surface of the leather represents the foamy waves. I love that. That's why I was like saying there's like this rings, these waves to it. Let me open it up so you can admire it while I read. The which gain luster the more you age it. Just like waves, the white wax blooms recede with use, and a hidden indigo dye blue surfaces over time. The edge of the shiranami leather is untreated, so you can see the gradation of which the indigo dye penetrates the pale material of undyed leather. This is a unique expression that we preserve as a, what was it? Homage to the process of izome indigo dye. Oh, let's bring you closer and hope that the camera will focus. So is this what they mean by the unfinished edges? To show you the process of dyeing the leather? It kind of reminds me of a macaron, like the little French cookie pastry thing. I hope that wasn't a terrible way of describing those. But look at that. Stunning. Oh my gosh. Just knowing that there's so much intention behind this, it's so romantic. Please note that based on the unique characteristics of this leather, its thickness and its grain, the degree of dye penetration differs and may result in darker or lighter hues of blue. Please enjoy the individuality of shiranami leather and appeal of indigo dye. Important, the degree of blue hue is randomized and not accepted as a reason for return. Yeah, you don't know what you're getting until you get it. I know in my camera it literally looks like gray or silver right now, but you can definitely tell in person that it's got this light blue. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, Bible size is the iconic standard size for personal organizers, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now it's just going into like the specs, but the material is steer cowhide. The binder is a 6-hole Krauss ring with a 0.4-inch diameter copper in silver color. The back plate is brass with matte silver, and the dimensions are 7 inches by 4.5 inches by 0.6. It stores approximately 80 sheets of, I'm assuming DP paper means design fill. The back plate is made of brass and plated with matte silver. Plating may come off due to friction and will exhibit the natural oxidation and discoloration of the brass material. Please enjoy the natural aging process of the brass characteristic alongside the leather. We recommend inserting no more than 80 pages of plotter or 50 pages of blue paper. I wish I got the blue paper. Oh my gosh, there's like so much more about the tannery and himagi and the leather. Holy crap. The white crested waves. Alright, I'm done because you guys probably are tired of me reading from the website. But look at that. It's like, I love this right here. And then it kind of swirls there. Oh, you can't see it. Darn. So here, swirls there. And I love this. It just has this icy cold feeling, and the edges are quite sharp still, but they're not too bad. You learn to live with it. Okay, so I really don't know if it's supposed to be this dry or if it's because I've left it on this bookshelf, which is in front of a window. Totally my fault, but it's fine. What are we gonna do? We're going to set it up for 2026. I forgot what we were doing. This is so chaotic. Okay, this, these, and this. I want to get another pouch thing for it, but I was trying not to spend any more because the plotter binder itself is already really expensive. But once you add all the accessories, it's kind of like, who has this money, you know? Apparently past version of me did, but current version is where times are hard, you guys. But it's okay. You know, like I didn't get that many planners this year because I was just trying to limit myself on the dated planners, especially just because like I don't like to planner hop, and then I had struggled with my 2025 planners, and I know everybody's trying to not overconsume nowadays, so let's just, yeah, I don't know. Monthly schedule. Can we put the full year in here is what I want to know. So this comes with the full year overview. We've already gone through the inserts in another video when I first got this, but I don't think I need, oh wait, I do need this. Well, this is December, so I could have started it this month, but I don't think I should have. I don't think we need this sheet. Probably need this. Well, I don't know. Those are okay. They're just the blank note sheets at the end. If you have a plotter, do you put your whole calendar in here? I'm gonna try. and see where that takes us. Because I kind of wanted to use this. I kept bouncing back and forth about what I wanted to use it for, and I think what I'm going to end up using it for, originally it was going to be like a YouTube and content, social media planner. Now I think I want it to be a health and meal planning planner, because oh, I just realized that their tab is on the bottom. Because yeah, I've been having a lot of health things this year that I'd never expected, and at first I was like, buying myself a plotter just seems very frivolous when I already have the Bible one, the Bible size one in the beige, and oh my gosh, it's been like my most used thing this year. I don't think it's with me. I think it's downstairs. But you know, like you get afraid of going downstairs when it's like dark. Whatever. So, oh my gosh, I just had like a brain melt moment because I'm so tired. What was I saying? I have the plotter beige. I don't need another Bible-sized one. But while I was using that one, I kind of felt like I did need one because that one was going in my purse all the time, and I kind of wanted one by my bedside instead. But yeah, I've used the heck out of that thing, and it's so functional. But I had this vision of like doing recipes in here along with a grocery list because I want to do more meals next year at home. And then I was using the beige one for YouTube, and that worked really well. But lately, maybe it's because like, you know, you do it for like a quarter or two and then you're kind of over it. So now I think I'm definitely gonna dedicate it to health, because I think like, why would you, oh right, I was trying to tell you about how I already have one and I don't need another expensive one, but like my health is the most important thing, and I fail to recognize that a lot. So it's okay to like get yourself something nice if it's gonna help you towards a very important goal, especially if it's like around your mental well-being. So yeah, I think this is the same, so I don't think we need this. Maybe I can put it in my other beige one, which I'll probably end up using too. Annual mission, we already did that. And then this is the weeklies. So I'm gonna use this band with lifter to do that. I think this is already maxing out at your 80 pages or whatever. I hope it doesn't damage my rings already. Monthly schedule. I guess I'll count it off of the camera, but oh wait, you guys, I'm all over the place. I forgot to put the ring protector down. It's really pushing it on the capability of how much it can hold, which is not good. So do we want plotter showing this way or this way? I think I like it this way. So what you do is you put your ring protector leather piece down like that, and then when you close, it'll delay the process of like the rings indenting your leather piece. Some people like the look of that, I don't, and I also think it like deteriorates your binder faster. After seeing how quickly my beige one has aged this year, throwing it in my purse, I definitely am glad that I got the ring protector for it. So we're gonna separate the monthly from the weekly using this, and then I guess this can just be our daily bookmark or our weekly bookmark, right? Oh yeah, that's why I got it. I think I could have made my own, just like a clip or a bookmark. I wanted something that you could pull like this. When I was in elementary school and we got our first planners / agendas ever, it came with a bookmark that you could remove like just like that. So I think that's why I got this. Like I can just do this. I know you can open the rings, but it's just so tedious sometimes, you know? So where are we? 12, 29, 30? Why am I having trouble reading this? That's 1. 1, 1. Wait. Oh, that's right. This isn't on both sides. It's just one and it goes across, kind of like the Hobonichi weeks. Gotcha. So this is January 5th. This is the first. Wait a minute. We can't get rid of this page. There we go. That's why I got confused. Ow! See, the bar at the bottom literally just sliced me a little bit. Okay, much better. Monday, December 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. And then this is see-through, so even if you wrote your plans here, you could still see the plans through here. Although now I kind of wish I would just have a shorter bookmark. Maybe it's not meant to be a bookmark. I guess it's meant for like if you're actually using it as a protractor, scale, measurement tool. But yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Ah! Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it looks wonderful. I love it. This is weird to me that it's like not fully centered, but it doesn't really matter to me that much. It's gonna be okay, I think. Sorry, the camera is so zoomed in. I think I can add a few pages. I don't know, it looks pretty mad at me right now. Probably just these 1, 2, 3, maybe the age chart. No, wait, we already have an age chart. Hold on. Are you really not supposed to buy the weekly and the monthly? Okay, age chart, and then, no, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's gonna be mad at me. I don't think it can hold this much. 1, 2. Why don't we just do 2 of each? Or 3 of each? I might just have to use these for something else. Or in my other Bible size. Because I don't want to stress out the rings after reading all that stuff about not stressing out your rings. So 3 of these and 3 of these. Oh my gosh. It's so nice. Oh, why? Why is it like that? Why is it like that? Wait, I think the divider index tab thing, I don't think it's actually, unless it's dual purpose, I think it's so that you don't indent on your leather. See how it sticks out? Because you can't do it off of it because then it's crooked. So I think it doubles as like a tab and a leather protector. Isn't that interesting? Up here it's also kind of got some edge distance. Okay, so we're missing some stuff. Stickers? Maybe. This is so weird to me. Like if you observe it, it's kind of bending a little. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like, I guess that's where it goes in to the leather, but you can kind of see that. Is it already stressing it? Let me count this first. I'm gonna count the pages off the camera just to see if we're okay. So there's 91 pages in here, and that's including these extra note pages that I put. What I can do is take out March 2027. I don't think I need that. I probably also don't need February. Do I want to keep the full year in here? I think that would be just so much easier than splitting it half year. What do you guys think? If you have a plotter, let me know. I know my Me Plus, I got the bigger rings because I didn't want to have to stress about it. So it's 91 pages, but I didn't count this thing or this thing. But if I take out December, like, do you really need the next 3 months? That's December 1st. Am I reading this correctly? No, this is December. This is December, so this is January 1st. I think I don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 91 minus 14 is 78, 77, 77. So that's just under the 80. And if I have that dashboard or the bandwidth lifter and the white clear scale, oh shoot, what am I doing? I don't want to break it. Then it should be fine, right? Although it's max capacity. So, I don't know, I'm a little nervous. It should be fine. What do you guys think? I think it feels good. I'm just worried. Maybe, because it's like, I don't use the weekly until that week, right? So maybe I should just take out like July, and I can leave the months because you can do future planning in the months, but you don't really need the weeklies. So maybe I'll just do that until I need it in July. I don't know. Now I'm like, I don't know why I didn't think about this ahead of time. I kind of feel like they can handle more than what they state, but I don't want to push that, you know? So we'll save half of it, and maybe I'll just enjoy it more because it's lighter, you know? Yeah. Okay, what else do we need? We need a pencil loop, or a pen loop, and some other stuff. I have a few of these Leuchtturm pen loops, and green's not gonna work with it. But let's see. Dark blue? Not great. What about the light blue? I kind of hate it too. Dark blue's less in your face, but I like the lighter blue too. I guess this one is not the same blue, but I'm not gonna buy any more of these. So I guess we'll do this one. I probably won't even notice it after some time. So yeah, and I can always rip it back off, I suppose. I really don't like it. If you don't know what these are, they make these pen loops and you can like peel them off and stick it to your notebook. Something I just realized is like, I want to use the inserts for that like 24-hour thing. Oh crap, the adhesive already came off. The 6mm line thing. Oh, why did so much dust come off? So I guess if I'm using half of the sheets of the weekly, I can put more of those in now. Because I might want to just do that day, you know, sometimes instead of using the weekly. This is almost like my Hobonichi cousin that I gave up on. You got your monthlies, your weeklies, and you could potentially have your dailies for journaling. Although I don't think it's very good to journal in a ring binder because storage and memory keeping is not as fun. If it's temporary, I think we should do it like this. I don't want to do it on the back side, so the A3, I don't think I'll ever use that. So we can put this down here. It is sticking out a little bit, but we're just gonna pretend it's not. And I would use my very beautiful, wow, this would look so good together, Misty Bloom pen, but I'm not gonna do that just yet when I want to break in this pen loop. So this elastic pen loop, you kind of just have to force it. This is the Sailor Fude de Manon. This is kind of what it looks like. It's not bad. I did this for my other plotter too. So this tab thing might bother me. And then I also want to do one of those pockets from the Traveler's Company. I bought the 2026 Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Company stickers set. And it comes with those pockets. And it came to me that I could probably put one of these on here. It won't fit. Okay, we're gonna save it for my A5 one. I guess you could do it this way. That might work. Okay, so do we want to use Analog Lovers, Smells Like Traveler Spirit, Let's Cherish the Joy, Sorrow, and Intuition We Feel with Our Five Senses. There's also We Are the Traveler Spirit Preservation Society, or Cheerful Greetings, Hello, I Am a Traveler. Use tools that you love. I think Smells Like Traveler Spirit, Cherish the Joy, Sorrow, and Intuition We Feel with Our Five Senses really encompasses health more, so I'm gonna do it. I have like quite a few of these, and they don't, no, I have never even used them. So part of me wants to save them, but I have 2 or 3 years worth of these now, and I should really just commit to using them. So what you can do with them is stick them on some surface that you want to commit to, and then it acts as a pocket, right? It should. Did I do it right? There we go. And then you can just like slip little tidbits in there if you need to, and voila. I don't like that it's off center, but the rings were kind of in the way, and I didn't want to do it on here because this was in the way. But you know what I am going to do with the rest of this is, hold on. So what you can do is hold a washi card in here. I'm proud of myself. On this side, I've started doing this where I take some post-it notes, 3, 4, 5, and then we can put some wherever there is space. Just so like whenever you need a post-it note or something, these are from Paper Minty Studio. You have it accessible to you. And I think I have smaller ones. I'm just gonna take this back off because I know I want to keep a different pen in here. I can't find my smaller post-it notes, but I do have these ones from Hobonichi, and these should fit pretty well. Never used these before, but I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put some here. Is that too many? It should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 5. You definitely want something where you can rely on the stickiness of your Post-its to actually stick onto the surface, or else the whole thing's gonna fall off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably don't need this many, but it's still kind of cool. I like being able to use my lifter with band to its max capacity. Okay, that did not... See, this is what I mean when I just like touched it and it's already gone bad. The only brand of good Post-its is Post-it itself. The rest won't fit, so we could do like page flags here instead. Anyway, you get the idea. The last thing I want to do is just to... I want to create a cover for this so you don't immediately go right into the calendar, just so I can decorate something for 2026. So I think I'll do that off camera and then I'll come back. But I'm also like tired enough to sleep now, so actually I'm really excited, but I will definitely come back and show you guys that. Hey friends, it is now January 1st, so I really need to get this set up. I have this mat. It's like a self-healing mat, and I actually got it from Ollie's for $2.99. I don't know if you guys have been to Ollie's. Watch, I didn't even know that the store existed, but sometimes it's fun to go there just to hunt for stuff. But lately they've been selling a lot of stuff that I think came from the Joann fabrics going out of business. So you can pick up some craft supplies for decent prices if you're into bargain hunting. But I got myself this self-healing mat, which will help us in this little crafty portion of this video. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know it was a sticker. Look, I don't think I could put this in my journal, but it's double-sided and it has inches, centimeters, and then it has it in white, and the sticker said this side you can use for your like dark cardstock and this side you can use for your light cardstock, I think, because against the dark one you can see white better. Anyways, I had 2 ideas for things I wanted to do with the plotter, the Bible size, and one of which is actually cutting down some of these blotting papers. Comes perforated and you can just rip the size you need. However, I this year have just been using one piece this big, and I found that it wasn't enough for me. And not only that, I would get it lost. Like, I'd have it, say, just for an example, I'd have it over here, but then in my other plotter I had project managers that would divide out the projects, so these would kind of be encased by their little folders, and then it would get stuck in one of those and I wouldn't be able to find it. So I actually want to craft a piece that's pretty much going to be the same size as this. Actually, this will be perfect because this one has the little tab sticking out, and I wanted to use like a post-it note or something for the tab, but I can just trace this. If you don't have one of these, then you might be able to do it at home using a mat, ruler, or anything. Do we want turtle for blue? B. Oh, that kind of looks nice. Or this. Let me think for a second. Hopefully the camera's not too crooked. Let me move some of this stuff. I've got way too many layers. We've got this thing underneath. Oh my god. Ew. Behind the scenes. Alright, so I'm between the turtle and the scuba diving thing. I actually like the look of the turtle, but I don't know. If I cut it, will it cut him out? I'd have to cut it like almost exact. If I cut the scuba guy, this might be a better cut. I think the turtle matches better. I think the little splotches of gray here kind of work better with it. Alright, let's do it. We'll cut around. I don't like to waste material, but I think this matches pretty well. So if I were to do it like that, guess I don't really need the cutting mat. Let me grab a pencil. So I bought this Blackwing pencil. Oh wait, I need the tab. Should I do it like this? Okay, this will cut off the Esterbrook logo, but that's fine. I bought a Blackwing and I don't even sketch as much as I thought I would. So I'm like happy that I can even use this right now. There we go. Should I have rounded this too? Alright, so come in with my scissors. I often use the blotting paper as a, wow, it's really thick, bookmark, at least in my other planners, because I'll write and then I'll close the page. And so it's helpful to have the tab so that I can find my place more easily. I didn't know these were so thick. This is actually really thick once you go to cut it. Happy New Year, you guys. I have lots and lots and lots of video ideas. I hope I can get around to all of them, but I also need to learn how to pace myself and not burn out too hard. But this is going to be my health planner. Oh wait, the other night I couldn't sleep again, and I re-evaluated what I wanted each planner to be. So I think this is my health planner. I don't want this video to be too long though. So I think if I want to share what it's going to be like, I might put up another video. It might actually be better for me to start planning in it and then do a video later so that I can flip through and show you guys how I'm using it and not just making it pretty. And the other thing is, well, actually, yeah, there's no other thing. Okay, I wonder if I should have, okay, so my tab, I think over there is actually better. I didn't even realize that I did it backwards, but it's better because this can be its own bookmark and then this can be its own bookmark. Do I want to cut it? Oh crap. I guess if I want it to be a moving blotter paper, I should actually follow these too, including the cutout portion. So just gonna color it in. I know I bought the hole punch. I don't know if I'm just like losing brain cells. The hole punch is not intuitive. For some reason, I thought these markings would line up, but you really gotta like be careful with how you punch it. I don't know how to explain that. Let me try it on here. So this is gonna be our test page because December is over. And I thought like personal would be your Bible. I guess it does line up like personal. These holes line up. But I don't know the distance to get to the next set. That's the troublesome part. And this is not adjustable. It's locked in. How do you know? Do you line it up with the other circles here? If I put these three here, yeah, how do you know the distance? If I flip it for personal, it doesn't work that way either. Okay, we are back. Got some chamomile. So this thing's a little weird because I think it's not 100%, but it works enough. Maybe you guys, if you own this, you can tell me if there's a better way to use this than what I have deciphered. But basically, you have to find your personal marking, and it's a little off. Like the silver marking is off from where these markings are, but you go in there, line it up with personal, clamp, cut your holes, and then you see that personal was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tick marks down. On this plastic, they have these marks. So down here you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you stick your paper, personal size paper, line that up, cut down, and you kind of get what you're going for. Personal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I tried it for A5 too, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's as close as I'm gonna get. I don't like this. I have like 2 of these, so I can use this one before I commit to something. Let's do it this way. Personal, do it right below the personal line. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's really hope that works. Okay, yeah, it works. That's so strange. These holes from Plotter are bigger than these. I bought these 4mm hole punch because that's what people recommended on Reddit, but the holes are actually a little bit smaller. So it's a little tight, but it does fit. And I think I will do that for this year's inserts because I don't want to spend any more money on inserts this year, you know? So let me just try to line these up. Yeah, it does the job. So you find your little tick marks. Okay, so now that we know, we can commit. This looks stupid now, but it's fine. I'll probably never look at this. Or I can just replace it with the one I got in the other pack. So what we were doing was this. Let's see if it lines up with personal. Oh no. This one is hard to do because I don't think, because of this tab. Let's do the bottom first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope for the best. Hey! Oh no, shoot. It's so off. Oh my god, it's so off. Well, we already did it, so let's just do our best. Personal. It's gonna be off anyways, so whatever. Let's just hope. Please. No! Okay, I had to pull it, but that's okay. I don't know. I can't get this figured out. Let me know, you guys, if you own this one. I'm gonna cut the things so that we can use it as a bookmark that you can pull out. And then I'm kind of cutting like a triangle, and then I'll have to erase the pencil marks too because they do not line up. At least I'm getting my eraser use out of this pencil. They have these like rectangular erasers, and I thought that was always a really, really cool component of the black wing pencils. Okay, let's see. It works. It works enough. We'll see how long this lasts me, but I think it works and does the job for now. So what we can do is put my plastic one back in where we can use it as the marker for today. Actually, this is what I should use as the marker, because I'm gonna write in it and then put the blotting paper down. And then if I need to see my plan for the whole week, I can take it out. Or do we want to use this? I think I'm more likely to be writing in this section, the weeklies, than I am in the monthlies. So we can put this one in the monthlies. January. I guess if you don't have one of these, you can take the time to measure it out. They are going to be approximately 9.5 centimeters by 17 centimeters. Please double check that when you're buying your items. Okay, so now that we have that sorted out, the last thing I want to do is make a cover page because I don't want to open this and then just be going straight into my plans. I did not do this last time. Oh wait, no, last year. This is my beige one. It's so beautiful. I spent almost a year in it, and it's just wonderful. I did have the zip pocket for it, and then this was kind of my cover page. I went to the Penny Post, and they have one of those Travelers Company partner stamps, so that was kind of my cover page. And then I also divided it using these project managers with life, just ignore this, and then YouTube, and then groceries. And then I had this pencil board, not pencil board, band with lifter, and then some more personal stuff back here. But this was the blotting paper I was telling you about, so it would get stuck. Like say I was in the YouTube thing and it'd be like in here because I was writing in there, and I wouldn't be able to find it while I'm like flipping through. So I needed it to be easy access. But look how nice this plotter has aged. One thing that Simone mentioned, and I didn't even realize, is that the shiranami leather is a lot thinner than your regular Pueblo leather from Plotter. So there's quite the difference. This is brand new, and this is 1 year old. Look at that. It's a pretty big difference. Not gonna measure it because I'm way overdue on how long this video should be. I hope that bending that backwards did not hurt my leather or rings. But last year I got the R Studio notebook, and it came with this really cute ephemera packet to decorate and change out the decorations on your cover, and I never ever got around to using it. I really wish I put more into that journal, like put more effort, but I figured I could probably use some of it now. It came with these like little cards. I like the coffee one. Coffee with you. There's bread, cake, For a health journal? Oh, but this one looks good for a food one. So it's not gonna be the size of your... Oh, but this one looks really nice and aesthetic. But this one really speaks to me because it's cute and like whimsical. And even though it's like for the 7th Rs journal, what if I cut it like that? And then you would just see 2026 with that. And then down here, doesn't matter. Do I even need to cut this? I'm gonna do it, but I really don't know how to do these punches. So for the sake of time, I'm gonna mark it using my pencil and then really cross my fingers for somebody in the comment section to tell me how to use these for real, like the hole punch. So something like this. I'm gonna eyeball it and then hole punch it and then cry if it doesn't match up. What would be nice is if you could see through the thing, but I don't know if you can. Oh, you can. I just have to clean this out. Oh shit. Okay, remember that piece of sticker paper? Put yourself to use. So much for keeping it for ephemera. There we go. Snap this one black into place. And let's see if I can see my marks. Oh, I can. That's awesome. But I really don't know how people do this. Do you mark every single page? At the very least, they will be the same distance from each other. So like you can see my pencil marks through the holes. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, please work. Please, 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 please. It works. Do I like it bigger? I kind of think I do. It doesn't protrude. Well, actually it does a little bit. Maybe I'll slice it down. Oh, I like that it has a little bit of extra edge distance so you can thumb through it really quick, you know? But I don't like that you can kind of see it right there. If I try to cut it, it'll probably end up crooked, but it would probably bother me seeing just that little bit of edge. So what I can do is find a ruler, or I can be lazy and get one of these. This was their like thank you card last year. I'm gonna be lazy and we're gonna cut off 1/2 centimeter. Okay, we're gonna scooch it up so that it matches up with my grid on the cutting mat, which is not very helpful. Oh my god. Because it's kind of between 2 of the centimeter marks. Screw it. It's fine. Cut, cut, cut. This is a heavy cardstock too. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, 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 cut. Oh god, I lost my scrap. How is it crooked? Whatever. This is the most chaotic video, but at this point, what video do I make that's not chaotic, right? Okay, it's gonna bother me. Embrace the imperfection. I am probably making it worse. Yeah, I made it worse. Okay, wait, we're calling it. I made it worse. I gotta clean it up. I'm sorry, guys. You know, trying not to be imperfect. Or no, I'm trying not to be a perfectionist, but this just really bothers me. And it's probably not helping that I'm using such a thick pencil. My paper cutter is not with me right now. If this one is close enough, we're gonna move on because we still have like 5 other planners to set up. Okay, that's a lot better. Nobody's gonna know. How would they know? Plotter! Okay, so there's just enough for me to thumb through. Then we see our 2026. I was gonna highlight and make it pretty and maybe lay some stickers down, but I think I've taken up more of your time than I really should be. So this is all we have for now. We have the monthly setup. We've got our post-it notes and our pen loop, washi holder, more post-its, and then that's actually messed up too, blotting paper along with the weekly. And that's all for now. This is 1/2 a year and I'm really excited to see where this takes me. Thank you so much if you are still here. I appreciate you. Let me know if you are setting up a plotter this year or if you're interested at all in them. And I hope I gave you some ideas on how to add your own type of inserts to yours. Or maybe you could give me some advice on how to fix up mine. There is one more thing I forgot to mention. If you are looking for a plotter and you're expecting a gray, do not get this one because it's supposed to like become more blue as time goes on. Definitely not gray or silver, even though that's kind of what it appears to be through the camera right now. in person, you would definitely not call this. You might call it a silver blue or a blue gray, but it wouldn't just be gray, you know? Just a heads up in case anybody was wondering. That is all for now. Thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Happy planning. Bye.